Fossils are preserved remnants or remains or traces of organisms of a past geologic event.
And fossils are very important for determination of the possible age of formation of sedimentary rocks.
Fossils are the stone remains of animals or plants that were once alive. Fossils can be the bones of a dead dinosaur or his big footprints in the sand. Usually, only the skeletons of animals are left after millions of years. But sometimes a whole animal, like a woolly mammoth, gets trapped in the ice. The ice stays frozen for thousands of years, and paleontologists are lucky to find a whole creature that has barely changed over time. Or an insect gets stuck in tree sap. The sap hardens into a hard, clear material called amber. These creatures look just the way they did when they first wandered into the sap millions of years ago. Let's look at the way dinosaur bone fossils are made. Most dinosaur fossils are formed by mold and calc. Imagine a stegosaurus drowns in a river and its body sinks to the bottom of the riverbed. The flesh of the animal rots away or is eaten by smaller creatures. Eventually only the bones are left. Mud and sand, called sediment, cover the skeleton over many years. More layers of sediment fall on the skeleton. Over time, the floor of the river sinks from the weight of the sediment. The lower layers of soft mud and sand are pressed into hard rock. Now the skeleton is completely surrounded by compressed stone. The bone is slowly washed away by little trickles of water. This water is called groundwater. The bones leave an open space in the exact shape of the dinosaur skeleton. This open space is called a natural mold. Now the groundwater brings tiny pieces of rock into those empty spaces. After millions of years, these tiny rock pieces fill the mold. The rock is pressed further and further underground. Over time, the entire skeleton mold becomes solid rock. Many years later, the rock surrounding the skeleton rises to the Earth's surface. This can happen during an earthquake or as mountains rise naturally. The top layers of rock are worn away by wind and rain. Slowly, wind and rain show the fossils to the outside world. Not all fossils rise to the surface. Many times they remain under layers and layers of rock, and paleontologists have to dig a long time to find them.
The branch of science concerning fossils of animals and plants are paleontology.
And we have different types of fossils.
The first type of fossils is true form fossils. True form fossils are the entire animals or plants trapped and preserved in ice, tar, or other materials.
Next is the mud fossils. Mud fossils are hollow impressions of a living thing in a rock. The mud reflects only the shape and surface marking of the organisms.
And the third type of fossils is cast fossils. Cast fossils are created when known fossils get filled with mineral, and the mineral are then sent form a replica of original fossil.
And last is trace fossils or ichnofossils. Ichnofossils are impressions of rocks that show various activities. Fossils can leave footprints, eggs, droppings, or nests of an animal.
There are types of fossilization. The first types of fossilization is
Preservation without alteration or altering, where no major modification of chemistry intervenes provides excellent window for studying ancient life because most of the organic molecules are still intact. Frozen mammoths and elephants
The second type of fossilization is petrification, the most popular method of preservation with alteration. The replacement of porous woody material with minerals.
And next is the crystallization. Shells of organisms made from the calcium carbonate, aragonite are unstable at near surface conditions. When the organism dies, the aragonite crystallizes, forming the much more stable polymer.
The fourth one is carbonization. Soft tissues of organisms can be preserved through the process of carbonization. This process will leave carbon components of the remains of the black fillus embedded in sediments.
And last is hypnoposis. The preservation or success percentage for organic remains is very small. Most organic remains are destroyed early in the process of decay and erosion. They are, however, fossils where remains are not usual the body fossils, but are traces of the organism itself. These types of fossils are called hypnofossils.
But the remains of organisms may or may not be fossilized. These are some conditions required to permit fossilization or preservation of the remains of an organism. The first is rapid burial. Prevents the decomposition of the remains without oxygen from the atmosphere. The rate of decay becomes at minimum.
Next is protective cover or medium. It will prevent the attack of organisms living on a dead organism and will also prevent air and moisture from building.
The third is possession of hard part or durable tissues. Bones, skins, shells, and other hard part of an organism will mostly likely be observed during fossilization. Soft tissues, organs, and flesh usually disintegrate or decay.
like a Hellcat. Like a Hellcat. Like a Hellcat. Like a hell.
Fossils are the remains of plants and animals that lived long ago. All fossils are found in sedimentary rocks. But just imagine, if we go extinct 1 million years from now, the next creatures would want to know about the stuff we use today, like what we eat, what we do, where we live, how we travel, and what we look like. To help them find that information, I looked at fossils. Fossils give you all of that information, but wait. What if you had the choice to leave 3 items behind? What would it be? I would leave behind computers, clothes, and also images. My reasons for that is, computers can show them about how advanced our technology is. Clothes can show what we wear. Also, images can show what we look like and what we eat. Given these points, now the creatures would have an idea of what we ate, how we looked and dressed, although it would be very hard to picture us as extinct. Many of the animals we know today has been through a period of time where they have died out, such as dinosaurs, who died out in the Mesozoic era, woolly mammoth, who died out in the Cenozoic era, and also the saber-toothed tiger, who is another animal that didn't survive in the Cenozoic era, and that's just to name a few. So take a look at the world around you. Anything we do can leave an imprint on our future. And that's why fossils are important.
This is the end of our topic about fossils, and I hope you enjoy our tutorial. Again, I'm